Let's do this. Select all of your 5 test cases.
I did already.
Okay, then remember last time what we did? Click on plan, run,
Plan run. Yes.
give a run name. Okay, and then after yeah, give a run name. Okay, after that, can you see where do you select? Who are you assigning it to?
Sign. Yes.
Hold on.
I select my.
Okay, can you, let's say, can you also include Nipa, so that we want to see if she gets a notification in her inbox? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay, you cannot. Okay, hold on, Nabed. So yeah, first select yourself, and can you try to put a semicolon after that? Let's say guest user and put a semicolon. You cannot type anything. Oh, yeah. Then in this case, you will have to create two separate run. That's fine. First, you assign it to yourself.
Okay. Plan.
Hmm.
And then I select.
Yeah, you have planned it, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now let's. Okay, you all no. Hold on, Nabed. Cancel this window. So now you have planned it. Now in this case, can you see on the upper right corner you have a yellow notification all the way up in the blue ribbon? Yeah, click on there on the my work tab. Now have you got the notification about this
Yes.
execution? These
That
works
one.
are in your inbox, right?
Yes.
Now you go there and you execute it from there.
Okay.
Okay, so here in your inbox, right, if you go back to your inbox again, so from here you will have to execute it.
So I don't see any run button. So
Go
now I
go back, Naved.
go back.
So planned, and if you click on that planned, can you see the run button on the right hand side?
Okay.
You can run it from there.
Okay.
Okay, so I have extended this trial version another 1 month, right? We will bring a few more things here, but I hope that it is helping you to get a real project type experience, like how in the world, right? This writing these test cases and executing these test cases, writing default defects, and all of this, how in the world it is done. We are getting a live experience. Is that sounds good? Okay, so before I go for the next class, what is your status, Nipa?
I got a good understanding
Mm-hmm.
on how to write test cases on ALM and how to report defects and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I was not able to do 5 test cases.
Okay, so after we did it in the last class, were you able to practice anything?
Actually, no.
I see. So you still have to write your 5 test cases. You will have to execute them, and then you will have to report defect. Still, it is to do for you, right?
Yeah.
I see. So what is the plan? It seems like you are moving slowly.
Um, Actually, I had 2 tests this week, and
Oh, I see.
yeah, I was kind of behind.
I see. So do you think you will be able to give me this work by by soon? Soon in the future, when do you think you will be able to complete these activities? Let's get a realistic timeline.
So the first 5 test cases,
Mm-hmm.
I can try to give this to you by next Saturday. I mean, next Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and the oracle I can give it to you the week after.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I see. So, yeah, let's stick to this plan. You are going to give these test cases, execution, and defects by this coming Sunday, and then the oracle exams by next week, by the following week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will keep this one in my calendar. So I got it from you. Then, Nahid bhai, can you hear us?
Yeah,
How is everything going on in your end?
very good. Right?
Mashallah.
I wrote 2 more test cases
Mm-hmm.
instead of modifying the previous one because
Mm-hmm.
the previous one I'm trying to modify it looks like it takes time.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote a defect also last night, but when I go to the defects page,
Mm-hmm.
it's not show up over there. I don't know why.
Can you share? Let me.
I'm just requesting if you can access with that because I thought it was night. I thought it was expired and I didn't insist on that.
Can you try to access it now, Nahid bhai, from your end? Can you share?
From my laptop, it's not accessing. That's why I'm asking
Yeah,
if you can see.
give one more try.
Okay.
Please share and give one more try.
Just give me a couple of minutes.
Sure.
On the lab.
Nahid bhai, let us know when you are ready.
System like to slow days. So তনু ভাই আমরা সেলেনিয়াম কবে থেকে শুরু করতে পারি আশা করি?
আশা করতেছি from today. I do not see your Nahid bhai. I do not see your page anymore. Can you bring your ALM page? I do not see anything from your side. Can you guys see? Yeah, now I can see. Now bring your browser here. I see your Skype is, yeah, I can see your okay, so you can log into ALM now. We have extended it for another month. Now you do not see any defects here.
No, you see, I go to the defects page. Actually, when I create the defects, then I change the name and I try to save it, then it's gone.
I see. Give me a second. Let me see what I see if I go to the defects. I
I
see.
just try to, after defect was there, it was showing over there, but I thought lots of defects is there, so let push new. I put new on that the name, and I try to save it, then it's gone.
We can see defects. Nabet, can you see the, if you go to the defects tab, do you see all the defects those we have?
Let me check.
Nahid bhai, let's do it in that way. Can you go back to your, can you go back to you? You can see all the defects, right, Nabed?
Yes.
Go to your test module again. Okay. And from there we can see all the tests here, right? Now if you go to your defects tab again, okay, so here let's see, can you see there is a filter set up there? Can you see?
Yellow sign.
Yeah, click on that. Name the load runner question page does not launch, right? Is this is the defect that you created? Okay, now let's do this. Can you clear this filter? Let me see, right? If you clear this filter, what happens? Yeah, go to that filter again. If you clear this, go there. Okay, now I'm trying to see how you will be clearing this filter. Yeah, click here, or actually across this filter, remove this filter by going there. Yeah, no, on the right hand side there is another. Yeah, now you can see all the defects, right? Now out of yours, which one is yours that you have reported? So guys, another thing you saw that like you can set filters.
What does it actually? What's filter?
Filter is if you want to see, if you have a preferred list to view, you can set a filter. Okay, I want to see only these things. This is what filter is. Okay, now if you now if you can bring your defects, find it out from here. Do you see? Is it the one that you have reported? Okay, let me see if you have all of the necessary part. You should have. So remember that I asked, okay, first put a summary of the defect, and then after summary you put test data, and then after you put expected result. I see you have expected result, actual result, and then your screenshot. So the thing missing,
Recall also, but this doesn't show up.
these are show up. Yeah, I know that there is a problem here. There could be a problem here that we do not say it.
But this I don't have anything like test data, right? Because I don't not using any
Yeah,
test.
for this one you do not have test data, but if you have to put test data, where will you be putting it?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it over here like.
Yep. Yeah, got it. And can you show?
One more question I have.
Mhm.
Normally, for Zira, we as I used, we consider that one as the header. Because this is one we consider as the header.
So this is
Shall we write down one more time the header over here?
no, no, no. Your header, sir. If you scroll down, can you see severity, last modified, defect in release? All of those are headers. Now there is another scroll down. Yeah, these are the header thing. The one that you have one line, that is the defect name. Can you see QA environment, pre-release? All of these are your defects header. Okay, so now let's go back to your two test cases, those you have written. Give me a quick walkthrough of those test cases.
Just to
So what is that test case about? This is about verify the vertical menu bar. Okay, so here what are you doing? Can you give me a brief summary?
actually our just verifying all this test this button which is with the drop down menu bar is
Mhm.
showing the drop down menu bar options,
Mm-hmm.
and some two is not, like home, the Reynolds, these are not coming with the drop down menu bar. Then we
Okay,
are starting verifying this.
okay. Let me see your test case. Okay, so open browser and navigate to Q. The page will be loaded and Q interview questions will be displayed on the top page as a header. Hover over the cursor on the home button from the vertical menu bar, and the cursor on the home drop down bar display home page remain same as it is. So the way you will be writing the steps, right? Page will be loaded and Q interview. The first step is fine. You have an action and you have a validation point. Next step, hover over the cursor on the home button from the vertical menu bar, right? I would say that for that one you will say click on home menu. That's it, and then your expected output will be the website will be the home page will be loaded. That's it. Click on, because home menu doesn't have any other functionalities other than click on the home menu wherever you are in the website. If you click on the home menu, click on the home menu, and whenever you are clicking on the home menu, wherever you are in your website, right, it will take you to the home page. So your expected output here will be whenever you are clicking on home menu, it will take you to the home page of the website, vertical menu bar, and then uh, in 4, right, you will be okay, home page will be loaded. That's it. Next, okay, next step, can you read the next step for me?
Hover over the cursor on the QA questions button.
Okay, hover over the cursor on the QA interview questions button from the. So one thing, Nahid bhai, here these are menu, right? These are menu item. So you do not specifically say okay these are button. So I would prefer, okay, hover the cursor on um, QA questions menu. Okay, and then you say okay that is what is your expectation. Okay, so instead of this, right, hover the cursor on QA interview questions menu from the vertical menu bar. Okay, hover the cursor on the Q interview question. Okay, that looks good. And then when you hover, You can mention a few menu items, or say plainly say uh, menu items will be displayed. When you hover, menu items will be displayed. You simply say menu items will be displayed. Okay. So what have you written? Drop down bar will be displayed with 7 link page options. So instead of that, my preference will be, um, after hovering, menu items will be displayed, or you can say this menu, this menu items will be displayed. To keep it simplified, menu items will be displayed. Straightforward. Okay, and after that, hover over the cursor on the load runner tutorials button. From the same thing, same way you will be modifying the remaining. Does it sounds good, Night Bhai? Okay, let's go to the next test case. Please modify when you get a chance, and then let's take a look at the next test case that you have written.
Over here, this like only these few questions,
Mm-hmm.
this menu drop down menu bar, I just clicked and checked is launching the page or not.
Okay, let's take a look at the test case. So here, first of all, verifying the, so when you are writing verify these menu items, right? Do not you think you have to write steps for the opening application and those stuff?
Yeah, that missed this one.
Yeah, you will have to add those. So you can definitely you can add steps in the beginning, for those particular steps. Now hover over the cursor on the QA interview questions button from the vertical menu bar, right? Menu items will be displayed. Click on the ALM interview questions. So yeah, after that, can you see step 3? Step 3, what have you written? Step 3, you have written, um, click step 3, click on the ALM interview questions button, right? It is not a button. What you will say, click on the ALM interview questions item menu item menu item. That's it. You do not need anything else. You can remove the remaining things. One is menu. The QA interview questions is the menu. And if you go to the website again, Nahid, go to the website. So can you see QA interview questions is the menu, and whatever appears under that, those are menu items. Does it make sense? Okay. So first of all, you hover your cursor on QA interview questions menu, and then the items will be appeared, and then you say click on the ALM interview questions menu item, and then corresponding page will be loaded. Click on Jira interview questions, right? Corresponding page will be loaded. So like this you write your steps. Does it make sense? Okay. So yeah, please do so. Please modify them, and then you have to write few other test cases. Remember, for all of this menu, right, you will have to write test. I'm so
One more questions I have.
mhm.
In the like what this drop down menu bar, if I try to make a snipping tool,
Mhm. You
it
cannot
does
snip,
this
right?
auto.
You cannot snip, right?
No.
Okay, okay, hold on, guys. For everyone, some of the even with your real world, when you are in the industry, right, sometimes you will see that you are not able to snip something. So if you cannot snip something, but you need to take a screenshot, how will you do that? Can anyone have any idea?
Simply I took a picture and
Right.
added.
Hmm?
We can like print
Right. So Naved, you can take a picture by mobile, but not this way. There is another. Remember on your keyboard, can you see the print screen button on the top of your menu items?
Yeah, there's a short screen,
Yeah.
print screen.
Can you click on that print screen, Nahid bhai? Once. Yeah. Click on that print screen. Have you clicked? Okay. Then do me a favor. Can you go to your start menu and open Paint? Type Paint. You yeah, Paint. Type it. Yeah, Paint. Paint. Yeah. Can you see Paint? Open it, and then here press Ctrl V, or right click paste. Right click. Have you pressed Ctrl V? Print screen. Sometimes your print screen will be with function key or something, but let's, yeah, now do Ctrl V here. Can you see the paste button? You can do click on the paste button as well on the left upper corner. Oh, nothing to paste. Yeah, cancel it. Your print screen didn't work. So sometimes you have to click on your function and then you have to click on print screen. Make sure that you are, depending on your keyboard, right? You will have to do it. Ja,
It's
so
input from my print screen. I don't know what that's.
what is that? Oh, yeah. Now do print screen and then go to your paint again. Okay, now see if you can paste it. It seems still you are not able to print screen. So what is your print screen look like? Is it
Yes, from the top of that after the delete button, there is a home and a print screen like that.
right? So over there, do you have a function key or alt key? Can you try to hold function? Can you see there on the lower left corner of your keyboard there is a FN key, FN. Hold that and then click on print screen. Yeah, hold that and then click on print screen. Yeah, function and print screen.
So I have to press Fn
Mm-hmm.
and print screen both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then go to your paint again. Yeah, now I think you have paste, right? So that's how that's how, if you cannot snip it, now you can snip it from here if you have to, but you can use the whole screenshot, or if you need to snip a particular portion of it, you can snip it from paint. Does it make sense?
Thank you.
Okay, so Nahid bhai, um for you, what is your two doors you have to
Actually, I wrote lots of cases. I can modify also that.
modify, or whatever you bring all of your test cases, 7 or whatever test cases you can write, you write it and then you execute them by assigning and then you report defects.
Defects. I already did couple. This one. This one I need to modify also.
Okay, so Are we good? Right, bye. Okay. So in this case, uh, Sharmin, are you in the call?
Yes, bhai, I am.
Okay. So what about you? What is your update?
I did send you the oracles, I think a week or two ago, I don't remember, but I haven't done the ALM test cases
Oh,
yet.
okay. You didn't do the alarm. So you have done the Oracle stuff, right?
Yeah, bhai, I emailed it to you.
Did
It's
I
a week.
did I give you a feedback?
No.
Okay. Okay. We can we can take a look. Definitely, I'll be giving you a feedback now. One thing here, what is your plan regarding this ALM?
Inshallah, I'll try my best to send it to you within the next few days.
Next few days. Okay, sounds good. So, okay, so let's come back to my screen, guys. Let me stop this recording and let me give you a little bit on Oracle joins. I guess that after joins we can start on our Selenium part today. So let me whatever we have recorded so far, let me stop it and then start a new recording on this joins. Give me a second.